Yo, what's going on, guys? So it's another level up, another unboxing. G.I. Joe Classifieds. Today we got the Crimson Guard Retro, the Crimson Bat, and the Crimson Guard. So the Crimson Bat pretty much shows what it comes with. Extra head, the accessories, a hand rifle, chest plates, backpack. Not too bad. The Crimson Guard comes with a rifle, sword, the sword holder, a pistol. I'm not sure what this is. Backpack. And then, of course, the retro comes with the backpack, pistol, the rifle, a knife, the sword. So, personally, out of the entire Cobra faction, besides loving the Dreadnoks, I was always a fan of the Crimson Guard. I mean, all the Cobra Troopers back then were great. The Cobra Troopers, the Vipers, the Battle Android Troopers, the Televipers, the Eels, the Snow Serpents. But back then, for me, it was the Crimson Guard. Because not only were the elite of the Vipers, they were the elite of life itself. They were basically CEOs of companies, bank managers, literally the elite of the elite. Depending what story you follow, I think in the comics, in the beginning, they were technically all clones. All clones of a man named Fred. And one of them became the Armored Cobra Commander. But the Crimson Guard's true position was basically guarding Cobra's infantry or infrastructure, the bases, which I absolutely enjoy. Who wants to be the front man and get shot at? But let's get into it and check these guys out. Actually, I kind of like this. Everything else is red, but this one. Or, I mean, gray, but this one. And it doesn't say Crimson Bat, it just says Bat. This is pretty interesting. So they have that attached to the top here and the gun. There's enough room for 2 weapons. Not too bad. So the other one, I don't know if you can see, has a few parts missing from it. As a battle scar, as well as the head has the battle scar. It's honestly pretty sad that the box that he came with didn't have his picture on it. This is definitely one of the earlier boxes or retro cards, the flimsy retro card, but I like these better. We have the sword holder. So we have a knife and the pistol holder. Which is great. Truthfully, the original figures had no problem getting into these slots. These new figures are a pain in the butt. So I guess you can put the sword on the side. As well as the rifle. That's something I like about the older figures is the backpack. You could actually place the weapons on the character. There's another cobra. I do love the artwork on these boxes. No, it's a darker red, black instead of the silver, black instead of red. Luckily, it's the same backpack. Again, it has, oh, that's actually black. And the knife. Not bad. So the bat is the only one that has extra pieces. You can see the differences in color, but literally it's the same. Yeah, it's basically the same. The biggest difference in the helmet is that has a vent, and it has the same vent, but it's black, so you can't really see it. So I'm not a huge fan of the elbow joints. I mean, the bat is alright because it's a robot, but it does look like you have to be a little bit careful with the Crimson Guard. And then, of course, the metals is a bit different. Same metal, just that one is colored blue and that is just silver. So with this, I'm going to go backwards and use the classified version as more of the officer elite version. Hopefully they come out with the Crimson Guard Immortal. And that would probably finish off my Crimson Guard. So just need the Cobra Officer, the Neo Viper, the Eel version 2, the Hydro Viper, hopefully another snow character, the Crimson Guard, Crimson Guard Immortal, Televiper. That is going to be the retro Televiper behind of him. Hopefully they make a Cyber Viper behind of that and the Techno Viper. And then the Battle Android Troopers. I don't know if I have room for... I might have room for another 4 more. But next week is the Bat and the Techno Viper. Since the Retro Televiper is on the way, and then we'll probably do the, if we can fit another 4 characters here, try and put the ninjas, the alley vipers, and everything else. But if we have room, the ninja and the Crimson Alley Viper and the Alley Viper will be the last. Then we open the big stuff. The Cobra Claw and the Porta Potty. And then, so truthfully, when it comes to the Alley Vipers, I'm thinking Trench Viper, Alley Viper, Crimson Viper, and I'm not sure who's in the back. Or maybe we'll just put those three and then put another Viper up front. Don't know what that was. Little by little, getting everything done. Once the Cobra Troopers are done, we can go into the Cobra Officers. And then G.I. Joe. So much fun. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, take care, be safe. Like I said, I really only need one, because they're going to grow into an army anyway. Aloha. See you soon.